Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another week of your not so favorite podcast, the Salt Podcast. Okay, I was just checking the timing on that. That was like almost bad, but it was kind of perfect. Anyway, welcome back to this week's installment of the Salt Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe. Alongside me are these beautiful bastards, starting with Taryn.
Hey!
We got Foosh. Okay, we got Adam.
I'm just now realizing we haven't heard him talk for at least the last 5 minutes.
That is true.
Hey, we all know the
Oops.
starting time. All right, it's his fault.
Yeah.
My guess is he's probably still on mute.
He's not muted.
Not muted?
No.
Oh, he needs his mic
might be
though.
muted, though.
It doesn't
Oh,
mute
does
himself
he?
in Discord. Yeah, usually.
His pre-podcast poop is taking a little long, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the beeper's going off.
Yeah, the beeper went off.
Or that.
Oh, that is true. We didn't hear that at the start, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
Well.
let's talk some shit about him, I guess.
Yeah.
God, you guys know that Foosh fella?
Yeah,
God, isn't
that
he just a
fucking guy.
piece of fucking work?
I know,
That
right?
guy. I hope that didn't come through on the mic.
I didn't hear anything.
I just knocked a lot of shit over on my desk.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoops. Oh, well.
All right. Well, I guess we'll open it up for discussion without him. All right. And I got one question for you guys. All right. It's also the title of this stream, which looks up if you wait. Was that Foosh?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's here.
He's
Say
in.
hello.
Hallelujah. All right. That's the podcast. See you guys next week.
All right. We made it. That's the best we can do.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. All right. Back to the question. All right. Do heroes give head? Oh God, what happened?
You just asked the question. We're contemplating.
I saw the scene change on stream. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, it changes the
I
scene
did.
because we fake, the fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can still hear us though. It's fine.
Oh, man. When you don't notice that a joke is happening, so you talk about the joke.
Yeah.
Whoops.
This is bad.
Man, I got a delay. That just happened on my screen now. That's a hell of a delay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's why I say when we do this, don't worry about the actual casting, because it'll fuck
But
you
how
up.
do we know? But how do we know you're not advertising your YouTube channel again if we don't watch it?
Because I've learned from my mistakes, Adam. Okay, I'm a changed man.
Yeah, listen, his YouTube channel's dead and it never took off to begin with. So
What are you talking
I mean,
about?
same with this podcast.
I got some good
Oh.
views.
He did. He did get
and
some
you
good
quit.
I quit. Yes, I did. I retired. All right. I reached my goal. I'm like, you know what? Satisfied. And,
wait.
went back to jerking off in the closet.
Fuck your channel. Kobe asked the question.
You're the one who brought it
Heroes
up.
give head. I was just. I didn't bring it up. Adam
being
brought it. Someone else brought it up. But you advertising your channel.
I'm not advertising my
Speaking-
channel. You're advertising my channel.
Oh,
Never
satisfaction.
said your channel name. How's that
Do
advertising your
heroes-
channel?
Give head.
Yes.
The heroes go down.
Yes.
I mean,
both
yeah.
sides.
Well, hold on. Wait. Is going down a term used for both sexes?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
you can
think
go
so.
down on
Now that I
anyone.
think about it. Yeah.
Both
I wasn't
front
sure
and
on that.
back.
Yeah.
Inside
All right.
side.
Fair. Do heroes eat ass? We can get to that next. That's next week's episode.
No, we'll take it one side at a time, all right? One spot.
Is that still considered giving head? Because you're still going down. You're just going extra down.
Down and around.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Definitely.
still using your head for things. I think
Or
that
am I?
probably falls under the definition. By
because
definition.
you're giving head, right? Not like
Yeah.
you're eating or sucking. So all you're kind of eating, depending.
Or as I like to say, given noggin.
Given not.
You may also be sucking, depending.
Ooh, could be a little bit of both.
Yeah. But do heroes do that?
I believe so.
I think
I
so.
would
Yeah,
say so. I
you
think it's
know
a
they do.
requirement. I would say if they don't, they're not a real hero.
I
Because
agree with
women
that
matter too.
statement.
So now that we all agree, what hero would be the best?
That is an
How
excellent question.
are we just doing superheroes or just like heroic protagonists?
Probably
One for each
superheroes,
gender?
like superpowers. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Like what male superhero gives the best blah, 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 and which
Well,
female
we can
superhero
go
gives
all,
the best.
no. We can go all four ways here. Which male superhero gives the best blowjob? Which male
Oh,
superhero
true.
gives the best what's the equivalent of blowjob for women? What's a good word for that?
It's just eating out, right?
Yeah,
techni-
but that doesn't work with
It's technically an
my
inverse
poetry.
blowjob.
Not blowing into it.
Says you. You don't know what I do.
If there's any women in the audience, does that feel good?
Yeah, I'm doing
Is that good for you?
Yeah,
I remember the rumor in middle school that like if you did that to a woman, she would like explode.
Maybe super villains go down. Maybe that's where we're messed
Oh
up.
god, we have to get into villains too now.
Okay,
Oh.
next. Which male superhero gives the best blowjob? Which male superhero eats out the best? Which female superhero gives the best blowjob? And which female superhero eats out the best?
Oh God, there's so many. Dude, because now like you have to think about their powers in a different way, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not just like, oh, like you do this with this and that. It's like no, it's like literally, what is the best way? Because you'd think maybe like the Flash or something, right? Because he's super quick.
That was what
but
I
that's
was
not
thinking.
enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It doesn't have to go full speed.
See, I think like Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne style people might be the best at giving head.
Yeah, like
They're
normal humans.
closest to-
Yeah, because they're the
to
closest to
humans.
just normal dudes.
Yeah,
They've definitely
but
done it enough times.
but I feel like the powers play into that though. Like they could
Well,
play into that.
Superman could like easily go too rough. And with Captain America, they got that super strength. Sure, they might know how to control it, but in the heat of the moment, might be too
Fair.
much.
Well, okay,
Maybe.
so
You
assuming
do not want to give Superman a blowjob unless you want to get your head blown off.
no, so you don't want to give fucking the Hulk a blowjob or something.
Yeah, well, first off, if you can give him a blowjob, I'd be impressed.
That shit would be fucking scary. You think his dick gets bigger? I think his dick
I
has to
would
get
assume
bigger,
Oh, God,
right?
what happens? What happens if he's having sex as like Bruce Banner? Well, then he gets angry.
Well, I think that was like one of it, right? Like in like the
A crime.
not like the original ones, but like the 2000s like Hulk series or something like that. Like he was getting busy, and then like he just like getting ready to transform into the Hulk, and he just left. I think so. That seems familiar. I don't think that's actually a thing, but I want to believe it.
I don't know, it's just Terrence wet dream.
My fan fiction. You can hit me up on. No, that'd be scary. Or the She-Hulk would be kind of fun. Their boobs definitely get bigger.
But
God,
they
not.
also get more they get very firm because it'd be all muscle.
What if she clenches?
Oh God.
Yeah, just a little bit. It wouldn't take much. I don't know.
Do you just not do anything with superheroes?
I don't think I would feel brave enough. At least not the super strength ones.
I don't think a superhero would even choose me.
That's fair.
Hey, you don't know that, man. Come on.
I think I know that.
You don't know
Come on,
that.
Nick.
Come on. Don't put yourself down like that.
I bet Loki would give the best blowjob. He's a shapeshifter. Can do whatever the hell
Well,
he
he can
wants.
do illusions.
That answers my question for female blowjob. Actually, but for both, probably Mystique.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Fair enough.
Technically, she alone could be all of those
Yeah,
because she can be a man or a woman.
true. I mean, Loki gave birth to a horse in Norse mythology. I assume that carries over into Marvel at some point.
Well, technically,
haven't-
with
Yeah, you
their
can
I
do
haven't
whatever.
seen it yet, but
with the episode of Loki, there's a shit ton of variants, so there's possibly one that gives
is
birth to a
possible.
horse.
Okay. Haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet,
But why
but I feel
Mystique
like this
though?
will play.
She's just basically a normal person. She just changed her
She can-
appearance and stuff like that.
you can shapeshift.
But just into other people.
You've obviously never seen, what is that movie called? It's in vain
know
of
the
like the
one-
scary movies.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. What was it called? It was really stupid.
It was.
One of those spoof movies. I don't want to Google it because the only thing I know about it that I would go into Google is kind of gross.
Okay,
And it's
okay. It does
Mystique.
say that she can assume the form of humans and animals.
Yeah.
So then any
I think
shape,
that-
so
that might
any
be- that might be
shapeshifter
my
then at
answer.
that point would be
Yeah.
valid. Like I don't think we have to do necessarily specific heroes, but maybe powers if that kind of narrows it down a little bit.
Makes sense
yeah.
to me.
Oh, that's weird though. That's getting into some kinky territory. I gotta say.
Well, let's be honest. Superheroes probably have a lot of trauma they're working through. They probably got some kinks.
Yeah, I feel like now I'm really thinking here. I liked Adams with the Loki. You know, Loki could give you some pretty good, you know, like visual aspects along doing stuff.
I just feel like he's probably a passionate lover.
That too.
Maybe it's to get something out of you, but hey, enjoy the moment.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what this fucking movie is.
God, it's
Foosh,
kind of bugging
do
me
you have
now.
any comments on this, huh?
Well, I was eating. For some reason, feel like Aquaman would be good at something, but I don't know like which one exactly. Know what I mean?
I don't know why that's such a good answer, though.
I just feel like he's gonna be good at one of those.
So you're saying you want Aquaman to let you fuck a fish?
That's what has to happen.
Really? Gonna bite this worm?
What about Ant-Man or anybody who can like shrink down though?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Is that bad?
What's
Like
going to
or like
happen here?
adjust their size maybe? I don't know.
I would say so.
How is this helping anybody?
I
You
don't
can get
know.
small, go into the vagina, and just scratch the G spot in a way that you can't normally.
Exactly.
Huh.
Oh, Mission Incredible.
Oh,
Mr. Incredible? Oh, you said Miss Incredible.
Miss Incredible, Elastigirl.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was going to contest
like,
that. But Miss, yeah,
fucking
Elastigirl.
elastic,
Okay.
elasticity, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. See that.
Yeah.
Now, what ab-
Elastigirl's that's a solid choice.
Oh, nah. What about like just about people with like mental powers, like Professor X? Doesn't even have to do anything. Doesn't even have to touch you. Well, he kind of has to touch you, not in like the generic way. But like he could just like mentally give you something.
Does that count?
I think so.
I mean,
There's the people can already kind of do that themselves. They can like
Yeah, you can
mentally
have
give themselves an
orgasm
orgasm.
Yeah, without touch or doing anything.
is it
I hear
possible
it's
to learn
insane.
this power?
I think so.
Ah, you're
You
supposed to
just
say
have-
not from a Jedi, damn it.
Oh.
The Force.
Soiled it.
I think to learn this power though, you got to speak to someone who has like salt rock lamps and
Yeah.
likes crystals.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Put these crystals up your butt, then you can have the best
Yeah.
orgasms you want.
Yeah. Oh, I found the movie.
What's it called?
It's called Epic Movie.
Oh my god, it was.
Yeah, because it had all of the fucking like weird
Oh,
characters
this
from a bunch of
fucking
fucking movies.
bullshit. Get
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. That's not
They had
canon.
no,
Come
it's not. It's
on.
just stupid.
Piece of shit.
It had like pervy Harry Potter and
Yep. I
Yeah.
remember that now.
drunken Jack Sparrow, and yeah, it was not a good movie.
That's when those movies, for me personally, went completely downhill. Like, I feel like they were trying way too hard.
Let's just say none
Oh,
of the
yeah.
heroes in that movie would have given anybody head.
God, I hope not.
Man, why did spoof movies become a thing for that little chunk of time?
I kind of like the spoof movies though, because it's kind of funny, especially when they took like a serious movie and kind of like flipped it on its head.
I mean, some of them, but then
that
we
was-
got
that
like
was-
epic movie.
Well, like I said, at that point, I feel like that's when they went to shit.
Maybe that one just put a bad taste in my mouth for the others too.
Like Austin Powers and stuff like that. Those were like, I love those movies, and those were just all a big old spoof off of fucking like the James Bond movies and stuff like that.
Okay, that's fair. That's true.
That's fair.
Meet
Those
the
are excellent
Spartans is a
movies.
good one.
Eat the Spartans.
Yeah,
Eat the
I
Spartans.
haven't-
also good.
I haven't seen the entire movie, but the bits I've seen they're good. It's like the antithesis to epic movie in my mind.
Yeah.
God, what
Wow.
other spoof movies were there? Now that I'm thinking of it.
I know there was a bunch, but I'm drawing blanks. I can't remember
I mean,
them now.
there's like 6 scary movies. There was the
Oh, scary
superhero
movie.
movie.
What was there's what was it called? Disaster movie or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
disaster
yeah.
movie.
I think
Actually,
that's the
just-
most recent one. I could.
Was that the one with like Seth Rogen and stuff? I don't remember.
Seth Rogen and stuff. Nailed it.
I might be thinking of something else entirely. I don't know.
Talking about a Wiener Party or like Wiener Fest or whatever.
Talk about Sausage Party.
Sausage
No,
Party.
no.
That was a
I'm thinking of
fucking
something else.
All the haunted
crazy ass
house
movie.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sausage Party was a wild ride. I watched that with my mom. That was a time.
Oh man.
Yeah. Disaster movie has 1 star on IMDb, by the way.
Nice.
1.9, sorry, 1.9 out of 10. So almost 2 stars. Wait, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. The stars and the rating don't add up because 1's out of 5 and 1's out of 10. Riddle me that.
Weird.
Borat's considered a spoof movie?
Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. But it's like spoofing real life and not other movies.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Zombieland's a spoof movie? I
I
guess
guess
that's a-
Zombieland. Tropic
spoof of zombie
Thunder
movies.
is
Tropic-
considered a parody.
Tropic Thunder was a weird one for me. I didn't necessarily like it.
That's the one
Yeah.
where Robert Downey Jr. played a black guy, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That can never happen again.
Yeah, that happened.
I'm surprised that did happen. And like the way they justified it was kind of stupid.
How'd they justify it?
I think it was the character he was playing did that. So it wasn't necessarily Robert Downey Jr. It was the character
Oh.
who was
Yeah,
portraying did it.
he was playing like a British
okay.
guy who then did that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie in like over a decade or more, so I'm not remembering very much of it. Wasn't there
Shaun of the
also
Dead.
like a war spoof movie with like Larry the Cable Guy?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Delta farts. Delta
Ah,
farts.
God. It was
When they-
also not very good.
When they
but,
get dropped, they dropped in Mexico and they think they're in the Middle East.
Yup.
They pull up
yeah.
on that Mexican village and just start unloading.
God damn it.
Oh, that was a great
Wow.
movie.
What a time these were.
Oh yeah.
In
Bring
the late
back.
2000s were
bring
just
back
not
some
a great
memories.
time.
Oh, they weren't. That's weird.
That being said, I don't. If these movies never existed, I don't think I would have lost anything.
Yeah. No, I'd say we probably would have gained something as the human race.
Oh,
Maybe
definitely.
this is why
Robin
aliens
Hood Men in
don't wanna
Tights. That
accept
one.
us.
That's a good one though. I quite enjoyed that one.
I feel like
Oh, but
once
like
Silence of
classic
the
parodies, like
Hams?
Monty Python.
classic parody is pretty decent. But now, what if we went back and watched these though? Would we think otherwise? Because right now we're just going off of memories.
Yeah.
True.
Because it's like I feel like part of it's like the classic ones we kind of know what happened, so we're coming in with like meta knowledge. Whereas like when these movies kind of came out, they were kind of like just after said craze. You know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
kind of like one of those things where you're kind of still living in it. So I wonder if like we go back and watch these, if it's just going to be an absolute cringe, or if it's like, oh, that's kind of funny now that reflect back onto it.
I think it's gonna be pretty cringy.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Most of them probably, yeah.
Times are different now. There were probably jokes in there that you
True.
cannot make.
True.
I still enjoy Meet the Spartans.
Meet the Spartans is pretty
Hey,
tame.
that's not a war movie.
And-
What the fuck?
Oh,
Delta Fortnite. Shut the fuck up, Adam.
Oh, was it this is the end? Is that what you're referencing, Adam? With Seth Rogen and his crew?
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah,
that's
because
the
it's like
one where
a
they all
spoof
play.
apocalypse movie, and they
Yeah,
yeah.
they all play
Some of the jokes in
themselves.
there.
I remember first
also wouldn't
watching
fly.
that at your place, Kobe, and the fucking end with the big ass fucking dick.
Right?
Forgot about
And then
that.
it gets fucking chopped off by the heavenly light.
Oh my god.
I like that one. I think that one's good.
Yeah, like I enjoyed it. I would not call it good. I enjoyed it though. I don't think I would watch it again.
It's good in its stupid ways, right? And that's what like I think a lot of people have to take into account when you go and watch these type of movies, because they're just meant to be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they do the stupid good enough to where it's not just cringy, then it's a great movie. They succeeded. But that's the
Like,
that's
it's
the
gotta
line
have-
you walk.
It's got to have some sort of narrative behind it for it to be like worthwhile. I feel like
I agree.
This Is the End almost had narrative, but not quite. But like it was all right. It was better than Epic Movie.
Oh, it definitely was better than Epic Movie. This Is the End had Emma Watson.
Yeah. She wasn't in it very much, I don't think. I don't remember a lot of it.
They let her take shelter, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's Hermione."
Oh,
And then
Yeah.
then they freak her out because they make her think, or they make her think that they're gonna like assault her.
Okay. They didn't make her think that. They were literally discussing whether they should or not in front of her. So
Yeah, 'cause
that's
someone
another
brought-
joke that
someone brought
probably
it
won't
up.
fly today.
Someone brought it up, and then the rest of them are like, "No, we're not gonna do that." But then she overhears them at the wrong time.
Yeah. Yeah.
was American Pie wasn't a spoof movie though, was it? American Pie
I
was
don't-
just its own thing, right?
I think it was just a comedy.
Just hot teenage angst.
Yeah. Just a wet dream on screen.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because I saw Jennifer Coolidge and I'm like, God, she was just all up in those.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, whoops! That's the song American Pie.
Hey, it's pretty good.
It is a good song.
Wait, what the hell? This says Shrek 2 listed as a parody movie. What?
Oh, that too.
Yeah, all the Shreks are on there for some reason.
Hmm.
They're
What are they
technically they're
parodying?
technically parodying fairy tales.
I don't know if that counts, but yeah, you're
What do
right.
you mean? Yes, it does. It
mean, I
literally,
guess,
the first
yeah.
one starts off with like fucking like talking donkey and like all the fairy tale like people, like the three mice.
Yeah. I'm not sure it falls into the genre of parody though, because parody has like
that's a parody. It's parodying like
guess. I don't
fantasy
know.
books. And they did a good job on
Yeah.
it. I fucking love Shrek. Shrek 1,
Yeah, well, I mean the later Shrek movies
Shrek
were
2,
kind of like
and Shrek 3,
Oh,
all good. Everything after that,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
after,
about.
yeah, after the third, everything kind of went to shit.
yeah, I agree with that. I don't even actually remember what happened after. Like at one point, Rumpelstiltskin showed up or something.
Something like that, yeah. And mainly, I feel like it has the fuck, what's his nut? Can't think of it. Mike Myers effect,
Mike Myers.
where he puts out like 2, 3-ish good movies, and then he just has a shit streak.
Got the Mike Myers effect. Well, you're not gonna believe who played Shrek.
No, I know. I'm saying I know Mike Myers played Shrek. That's why I said it has the Mike Myers effect.
Yeah.
Because he went like 2 to 3 good movies, and it just went to shit.
Yeah.
I mean, better than Sean Bean. Then we wouldn't have any sequels.
On
That
Bean.
is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean Bean.
It's all his characters die.
Yeah.
Boromir, Ned Stark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spoiler alerts.
Yep. I get that.
Spoiler alert, if you see him in a movie, that character's done for.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Snowpiercer? Oh,
Yeah.
the TV show.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
That's weird. I don't know how I felt about that. The movie was great. Great idea.
Yeah, I need to read the book sometime.
I think we talked about this, but been off from Willy Wonka. There's your canon.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a sequel technically in
Well,
the aftermath.
I don't think
after
it's
he, like, goes
supposed to
crazy.
be, but that's a lot of the theories. Or a strong
Wait,
theory
what?
with it.
What's happening? Did I miss something?
Snowpiercer is supposed to
Oh.
like be in the same universe as Willy Wonka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
decided that?
It's just a big old theory. Like, you probably go watch it. There's like a video that does a pretty good job of trying to explain it.
Man, that sounds like a stretch, but I'm curious now.
It's actually, it makes some pretty good points. If I remember right.
It's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I'm probably missing a lot of the details too.
I think it's more so just the fact that like he goes crazy and just like monopolizes the whole world, plunging it into like an ice age
Yeah.
with his factories.
Man, I know some people that would latch onto that theory these days.
Yeah, and then I think so. Like at first with the train, right? Because like everything's powered by like kids, so then like
Mhm.
it made sense because then like the Oompa Loompas powered,
Yeah.
but once the Oompa
Wow.
Loompas died off, what do you got
What's
left?
the next best thing?
Kids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Big ol' spin. It's actually pretty crazy to think about. I kind of love those like wild like not necessarily conspiracy theories, but like theories about like movies and trying to like connect them to other movies and stuff like that. Kind of a neat ride. Once if done good.
Like, have you heard how Warner Bros. Wants to make a Fast and Furious Jurassic Park crossover movie?
Wait,
Dear
what?
God.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Some
Oh.
head executive said that they want a crossover movie.
How much cocaine were they on?
All
My
of it.
God.
Well, you could
Every
see it
single-
though, because where the last Jurassic Park movie ended off was them coming into like modern day society.
I mean, I think they've been in
Okay,
modern day
and?
society since the new ones.
Well, no, well, like
Started.
no, it's in modern society, but like they're actually in like America,
Like, not
and
on
Yeah,
stuff
the
they're
like
in.
island.
They're in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because
like
they
they're
get
not
out, they get off
contained
the
to
island.
one island.
Yeah, I remember.
Also, new trailer or teaser trailer dropped for that too. New one coming out, like Jurassic World Dominion,
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
2022. It looks pretty, like just from the teaser though, it looks pretty nice. Also, I forgot I'm in Discord. I can't do that. I bet.
Did you guys enjoy the last two? Were those good for you?
I liked the
I thought the first one was good.
first one was good. I hated the fucking story of the second one with like the daughter and stuff like that. Cool idea, but she's just stupid.
Okay.
How many Jurassic
Yeah, I
Parks are
didn't-
there?
How many? I think
Yeah.
5,
I mean, so the original
including the old ones. There's
trilogy, there's 3 in the original trilogy, and now they're like, I guess this is a sequel trilogy? Why is everybody doing that?
So there's Jurassic Park, the first one, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. Those were the old ones. And then Jurassic World came out in 2015, and then Fallen Kingdom 2018. And then I'm not sure what this
And
is.
now we got
the
we got
new
Dominion.
one, Dominion. But then there's apparently one that came out in 2019, Battle at Big Rock.
What? Did not hear about
For
this.
that one.
Was that a straight to DVD or what is that?
Get it
Oh.
now on Blu-ray.
Don't know.
Oh, must have
It's
been a
a
VHS.
short
Rock.
film directed by Colin Trevorrow. Okay, so it's part of the
like 8
Jurassic Park
minutes long.
franchise. Yeah, so it's just like a short.
Is Jeff
But
Goldblum in it?
Apparently it's canon. Probably not. Probably I didn't do so good.
Then I'm not gonna watch it. Honestly, in the latest 2 movies, I don't even remember if he was in the 2015 one.
He was in Fallen
Then-
Kingdom, I think. He was at the beginning.
Yeah, that
'cause
was
he's
like the best part of the movie, in my opinion. Outside of that, it was just kind of bleh.
I thought it was all good until it got to the fucking mansion with all those dinosaurs being there.
I mean, even before that, it wasn't great. It
It
was all right, but it
It's
definitely
better
got
than
worse.
that mansion part. Like I felt like it was 2 different narratives going at once.
I agree.
And that's
But
what killed the
Blue-
movie.
I
But
wonder
Blue
if
won the
they
fight.
switch teams. I don't give a fuck if Blue won the fight. It was still a stupid movie. I feel like with the Star Wars trilogy, the sequel trilogy, they like switched writing and directing over and over, and that's kind of what killed it, I think. I wonder if that happened with this movie
Yeah.
too, because it does feel like it just like I feel like we hit a commercial break and then a different show came on.
Oh, 100%.
Mhm.
That and fuck that clone baby, man. God, it's cool
Yeah, that was
that they
fucking-
cloned a human, but god damn it, man. Why does she just get to decide? Dinosaurs,
I
in
think
my opinion, should have died.
I think they could have had a really cool movie if they had just like went something kind of philosophical and scientific and tried to make some points. I think that was like underlying they were trying to do that with the human clone shit. But God, it got stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I don't remember very much. I saw it in theaters. I don't remember very much of it. That was a long time
Now
ago.
you're remembering most of it.
Oh no.
It was basically like what was the start? Like they had to go back to the island because they had to save the
'cause there's, like, a
dinosaurs.
volcano erupting.
Because we made the dinosaurs, and it would be it would be bad if we just let them die for whatever reason. That was their argument. So then they saved the dinosaurs. You get the dramatic scene of that long boy fucking dying, heartbreaking, best part of the movie. And it cuts to mansion scene where they're out trying to auction off dinosaurs, and then the girl,
Why?
and then they set the
I think I
dinosaurs
figured-
free because they're gonna die in gas. So then like the little girl is like, oh, if I can live, they can live, or something like that.
I think I figured out
Cuts
what's
to
going
Blue
on with all
looking
these
over
sequel
like
trilogies.
the New Mexico desert or something like that. FA, probably. Careful.
I mean, I did watch this documentary recently about people going missing in this area. Kind of scared to go on solo hikes now. But I digress. I think one issue with all these sequel trilogies is they try to make the subplot be capitalism bad, and we already know that, so why bother wasting movies on it? I mean, look at that weird casino scene in the Star Wars trilogy. That was completely unnecessary.
You know, scene.
And
In the second movie,
yeah,
when Finn and what's her name?
Yeah, they freed the animals, and all the rich people got angry.
Oh, I forgot about
Capitalism
that.
bad.
I forgot about that because the movies were ass.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
They keep trying to force these
remember that
political
now.
statements in there where they don't belong. And I don't care if a movie makes a political statement. I think that's a great use of art.
But
It's
you
cool.
could,
But they do it so poorly.
Yeah, but you could also argue though, like in that case, it's the kind of similar hold that the Empire has over the like public. You know what I mean? Or the rebels. So like, you could connect it to that too, which kind of fits in with the movie and the idea of the theme of it. Right?
I think it was too heavy-handed is the problem.
Yeah, probably.
Same with auctioning off the dinosaurs. I think it's just too heavy-handed. You could have also had the director come on scene and say, I am a socialist, and I think I would have gotten the same point without the waste of that scene. That's a joke. Please don't have me killed. I'm memeing. But no, I think movies are being too heavy-handed, and it's taken me out of the immersion. And I don't like it. I want to be able to think about what the movie's trying to say. I don't need the director coming out with the sign. I also think, like, especially with the Star Wars trilogy, I think the main issue is they changed direction with every single movie in the trilogy.
Yeah.
And that's just weird.
Yeah.
And there's like that scene in the last one where it's like, I swear one of the characters looked in the camera and said, "We're not doing what happened in the second movie anymore." I don't remember the scene exactly, but it was just so blatant.
Oh yeah. I
Like, I
remember
think it
that.
had something to do with that lady who Finn did, but also did not have a romance with. God, I don't remember her name. Because she was like a main character, and then
Yeah,
she
and she
just
sacrificed herself or
disappeared.
something like that.
Yeah, no, like, but she didn't though, because she survived. And then in the third movie, she like looked in the camera and said, "No, I'm staying here." That's the scene I'm thinking of. I
Was
think
it?
it's something like that.
I said
It's been a long time since I've
I
seen
kind
it,
of
and I
suppressed
bitched
those
about it a lot.
memories.
I don't
That's
remember.
fair.
I don't know. I will say
Pepper
I
Ridge
do
Farm
think
movie.
movies and a lot of shows, they feel like they have to explain everything. And I feel like that's what like takes me out of it a lot. Where it's just like, you know what's going on, but like they have to like put it in there for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not as stupid as I look, all right?
Some people are.
I mean, I feel like that's their problem.
Right?
I think the movie maker, the director, the people should focus on the art and not pandering towards the least common denominator in their audience.
Oh, you should tell that to every company, man. If only every company could listen to that. Especially like video game companies.
Careful.
Wow.
You're gonna
First of all.
keep this up, and I'm gonna commit suicide with 3 shots to the back of the head.
Whoa.
I don't want people coming after me, man.
Whoa.
I love you, Disney. I'm not calling you out at all. I love what you do. I love that you're copywriting the names of Norse gods. That's completely okay in my opinion,
Are
and
they
not
actually?
worth my life. Yes.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Oh.
Somebody had Loki merch. I don't know if it was Marvel Loki or Pagan Norse Loki. They had Loki merch, and they got a cease and desist. And the way people are outraged, I'm guessing it was not Marvel Loki. But
Nice.
yeah. So that's the thing. It's probably gonna blow over. It's probably nothing. It was probably Marvel Loki, but I don't know. People are outraged.
Well, it's like on both spectrums, right? Where it's like people like try to get as close to that line as possible without, you know, like infringing necessarily. But then like, I don't know, I think Disney ultimately has they deem it necessary, like they deem it infringing on their Disney Loki property. But I don't know, hard to say.
Yeah.
I feel like copyright stuff though in general, I think we may have had this discussion. I feel like all this shit about it needs to get like rewritten and actually like thought more closely or like longer about it than just slapping together something like the way it feels now.
Well, man, I'm hesitant to continue talking about this, or I'm going to get shot by Disney or something. But
Oh,
like,
you're not gonna get shot by Disney. They're
no,
they're
no. Well, I mean, yeah.
they're more humane. Come on.
Okay, yeah,
They're
don't
gonna
give me
take you out
cyanide
to
or something, you're
dinner,
right.
sign a waiver saying that it was okay for, for them to kill you.
Well, so like one,
And then Mickey
one
Mouse is
thing with
gonna
the
show up in your
copyright.
house.
God, it's probably gonna be the Mickey from South Park, and I'm going to just get destroyed in a
Yeah.
horrible, gruesome way.
Talking shit about
And
my
then sent
company,
to
huh?
China. Sorry, boss.
Don't like the way I run things, huh? Oh.
Oh god. Dude, imagine sleeping in your bed and then just hearing in
Oh,
the other room. Yeah, I would be, dude. I'd jump out my window. I ain't fucking with that.
Oh,
But
In
yeah.
the
No, I mean,
darkness, those ears.
those ears.
just see the
It's the
silhouette.
gloved hands.
Oh my god. Yeah, you see the silhouette of the ears, and then the moonlight just catches the gloves wrapped around a 12 gauge.
A flash of lightning.
There's Mickey Mouse horror, right? Like there has to be, right?
There has to
Oh,
be.
He's a
sure.
scary ass character if you think about it. Like if he's like pictured that way. Oh god.
Right?
Well, I'm gonna regret googling this.
Did you Google Mickey Mouse horror?
Yeah.
See, they just did the
See what we
typical,
got.
like, you know, bloody, weird,
Oh
you know, like.
no.
I remember this picture. Does remember that?
Oh,
Gross.
Oh, father.
God.
I crave cheddar.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I
God.
hate it. I hate it all.
I'm more scared of the second one.
That second
Or
one's a little
same.
scary.
That's the one that's gonna show up in your bedroom and murder you.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate it all.
This one's worse.
Oh God.
It's mini.
Look at the bow. Oh god.
I
Oh,
hate
God. The
it.
bow.
Oh.
What the fuck are those feet?
Jesus. Oh no.
Yeah, if you want to join along with the fun, go ahead and Google Mickey Mouse horror.
There's a lot of bad shit that I don't. This makes me feel so uncomfy.
I want a mod for Phasmophobia that replaces the ghosts with Mickey Mouse.
Holy
You will kill somebody
shit!
with fear. You will kill somebody with fear.
Oh my god, that'd
then
be
get rid of-
horrible.
Get rid of the grudge noises that it makes with just a loop of.
Oh no. I
Uh,
hate this so much. God. I'm gonna go. Jesus. After this podcast, I'm gonna go have to like curl up in a blanket and watch like comfort show just to detox.
You play on the asylum level, so all you hear in the hallway is just.
Oh,
That's so
no.
good.
Oh, I need that sound bit.
Oh,
for
dude,
reason.
real quick though, they added some bomb ass content just recently.
They did. They added a new map and 2 more ghost types.
Yeah,
I kind of want to play it again.
we should.
So should I buy this game? Is it worth playing not in VR?
And
don't know
not
if you guys
VR
even
is
have
fine.
VR.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I will say, like,
That's
you can't
to
go
play.
super hard at it, you know, because like the more you play it, like the more desensitized you get, and it's
Yeah.
not as crazy. So, but I haven't played it in VR yet. I've been thinking about trying it, but I don't know if my body's ready.
that game would be so good in VR. Oh my god.
Oh man,
With the Mickey Mouse
chills.
mod.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna look at, because there's a modding community for it, right?
There is, yeah.
But it's not through Steam's workshop though.
I don't think so.
Dang.
It's also just like the game's already like in the beta mode, it's already somewhat unstable, but modded Phasmo is just like even more unstable on like a whole other level.
Whoa. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait. I typed in Phasmophobia Mickey Mouse, and I think there is some mods for it. Maybe.
The world knows how horrific he is.
Dude, or like Thomas. The
Oh,
tank.
God.
Oh my god.
God damn.
all
Ominous choo choo.
you hear is the music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god, there's a mod for Phasmophobia that makes it so your journal pages have like anime girls on the pages.
Nice.
That's scary. It's only scary if it's the red cards from Uno.
This is true.
Kobe
This
knows
is
that
very true.
reference.
I do.
Maybe Foosh. Foosh, should we play that with you?
Oh. Yeah, you weren't there, Taryn, though. I played with Kobe and. Aaron and Adam.
Oh
Yeah, those red cards. Yeah. Jesus.
Those red cards make me feel uncomfy.
Good times.
Well, I'm lost.
Well, we'll show you something.
Alright. I'll get indoctrinated.
Get together.
This was the last podcast Adam was on.
Or
It
his
was
life
never seen
changed.
again.
Decided I'm done with the internet.
He started collecting red Uno cards like they were Pokemon cards.
This one gives
Get
me
into
plus
show 'em,
2
Adam, like
hardness.
I have these at home already.
Oh gosh. No, we actually tried looking for some now, but Amazon didn't have any.
Pokemon cards?
No, the Uno cards.
Oh, hentai Uno cards? Yeah. I know, it was sad. I found a lot of other things on there though.
Oh yeah. Bunch of good
Like
things.
the
Bunch of bad things.
well, I remember I showed you it was like that like hentai doll that you could like change its positions and it had like a dog
Oh yeah, it had a penis. It
What?
had like it had a guy's
Yeah.
penis, but like
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
dog with a human penis.
Yep, that's
It
there's
was like
some
$20.
weird shit,
Oh,
man.
okay. I'm selling my stuff. I'm gonna go live in a cave in the woods and die.
All right,
That's
have fun. Don't forget to
see.
write.
I'm just like camera cuts to me walking in the woods, and in the background here. I don't have the voice for that. I can't go high enough. I need to practice my Mickey.
To practice my Mickey so I could become one with the Mickey.
Oh God. You find me out there 30 years later in a Mickey Mouse costume, just beat to shit in a cave.
Oh no, that'd be a way to go out. Yeah,
So,
that's one of those things. How do you guys feel about like maybe this is too far of a jump. It got me thinking. Are you guys like doomsday preppers, or are you
nah.
God, no.
do you not give two shits about it? You don't have like anything
I
like prepped
Ooh.
just in case, or like
I have a few things for like a basic disaster, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Doomsday happens. I'm just gonna see how long I survive and die gracefully.
you guys don't got a go bag. Or do
No,
you?
I'm not.
Depends on how you define the go bag. I got a bag of stuff, but it's more like for hiking, but it would work. Like I got basic survival stuff. I'll
I
just
mean, if you
quickly
want to
throw
go
in a
that route,
tomahawk and I got a couple jugs of water and call it good.
I technically have one too. Then
Yeah, but it's not like built as a to-go bag in case shit goes badly, right? It's just like a bag of like first aid and basic, like there's like a water flask. It's not a to-go bag like for preppers.
I don't have anything like that. I'm not prepared for the end of the world. I'm not even prepared for a quick spout of fucking diarrhea.
same.
Fair enough.
See, I am, thanks to Pepto.
Thanks to Pepsi.
It's all fun and games until you take a shit in a puddle behind a closed gas station and look up and notice that they got a camera.
Oh
Ain't nobody
God.
gonna get that reference.
Yeah, maybe I would have if you didn't say if I wasn't. I feel like I'm not gonna get.
I don't. I don't think
I'm
it.
thinking. So thanks a
It's a
lot.
reference to like.
Thanks for nothing, Adam.
Yeah. It's a reference to a podcast I don't think any of us listen to except me.
Oh,
And
probably
the
not.
most recent episode.
What is
And
your
like,
guys' go plan if something hits the fan?
really depends on the fan and the hit.
Yeah, is it like a nuke dropping? Because if a nuke's dropping, I'm probably just gonna chill.
I was
If
gonna
a nuke's
say,
dropping, I'm probably gonna get taken out in the blast, so it don't matter where where I'm at. But
nuke's definitely like
well, no, that's
not
probably gonna hit East
necessarily.
Coast.
I'm gonna stare
They're
out the window and wait for it to drop, and I'm gonna be like, I can take it.
Fallout
Just
music
flex your
playing in the
abs, man.
background.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
I don't know.
maybe like a big natural disaster or something like that.
It really depends. Like, are we assuming this is gonna hit in the area we live?
Well, I guess it's kind of hard to say, right? Because it's like, I guess.
Well, what are you defining as a big natural disaster?
Well, what if?
Like a super tornado?
See, I don't even
Say
know.
Yellowstone erupts.
'Cause I feel
Like day after tomorrow kind of shit?
see, I feel like it may be like a day after tomorrow kind of situation. Because I feel like it would be hard because it all depends on like where it happens, right? Because realistically, I feel like not a lot's gonna affect us. But I guess if we're talking on the basis of like a plan, I'm assuming the worst, where it's like you have to get out and like you're either going somewhere that could potentially like be safe, or you're like really like lone wolfing it, like going out finding a spot to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, where I live, I don't really know the terrain that well, so I would not feel comfortable. I have a short, like 1 to 2 day plan if shit goes down, but after that, it really just depends on the situation.
Oh, what's your 2 day plan?
I don't know. It's a secret. No, so I would grab the to go bad and basics, probably the cats. I don't know, they might just have to die. Well, it depends on the situation. I'll give them the best chance they can die.
That's a good question right there. Do you take the
Yeah.
pets?
I will give them the best chance that I can. That'll probably like for the most part, it'll probably be me like throwing them in the carriers, grabbing a bag of dry food, and throwing them in the back of my pickup. But and we'll see where they end up after that. But like at some point, if it gets true survival, they have a better chance without me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably let them do their best and hope. But like yeah, so I'd grab shit and drive up to where I work and camp out there for a little bit because they got a lot of land and security and shit. And because there are assets there that need defended. But I'm guessing that everybody's gonna do that, so I won't be able to stay long. And after that, depending on what happened, I'd have to figure out where to go next. So I'll either go north, try to meet up with family, maybe if that's possible. South isn't a great option here because you're gonna hit borders and ocean.
Okay, that's
West isn't a great option.
a good plan.
East, I don't know. Maybe east. We'll see.
Definitely not south
In
or
reality,
west.
though, in reality, I just I'm gonna die. We'll just see how far I make it.
Yeah.
That's the mentality.
So Adam's doing the grab what he can and get the fuck out and keep moving. What about Kobe and Foosh? What are your quick plans? You had to.
I mean, I personally would just grab the important stuff and head out. But in all reality, 'cause I just thought of this. I mean, technically, I wouldn't be going anywhere. Feels like a disaster or anything.
Oh, would you? Oh, that's a good question because you're a volunteer firefighter.
Yeah.
So that
Oh.
brings up a good question: is if it was a serious disaster, you sacrificing yourself for the greater good, or you being selfish and getting out of there?
I'd stay.
I mean, so like in my scenario is more like society breaking down. Like I'm more concerned with humans coming after people. If it was just a natural disaster that took out like the general vicinity here and people are banding together, I probably wouldn't run immediately. Because like, I mean, I'm not super useful, but you give me a simple task, I can probably do it.
On your knees, boy. What's your task?
Okay, so if it was a case where Foosh, if it wasn't society against Foosh, Foosh would help. But now, if it's society against Foosh, would Foosh still help?
If it's like society breaking down, like you're saying, if it's basically like the apocalypse, it's like every man for themselves at this point.
Yeah, like a doomsday, probably. Yeah,
It's like
probably
a
be the best
zombie
way.
land scenario.
Fuck yeah, I'm getting the fuck out. I mean, well, there's no point because like at that point, if you've hit that stage,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you
Kobe?
ain't gonna be doing much to save anything.
I mean, it fully depends on what the situation is, but like, I mean, I don't have a plan. I'm gonna stay here. Fuck it. I don't
You
care.
guys got a last bullet for yourself, or are you gonna let things happen as they happen?
I'll just let things happen as they happen. If society wants to break down, that's on them. All right. I got games to play, electricity to use while it's still here. All right. Where if I
Priorities.
get in my car, where the fuck am I gonna go? Huh? Where am I gonna go? Huh? I'm staying here.
Hey, that is the hard part. Because you got to have friends somewhere, because there's always going to be somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I would go like, I don't know, try to meet up with friends or something if it got to that point where I had to leave. Like if it was like a natural disaster situation where it was like there's gonna be a fucking super duper tomato deluxe tornado that's gonna hit and wipe out all of Vermilion. Obviously I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's like centralized to you, obviously, yeah, you're probably gonna leave.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like with me, my plan would be like I would probably round up my friends, right? At least tell them what my plan is, which would be going to basically my grandparents. My uncle runs it now, but like their farm, because
Mhm.
I don't want to say that they're doomsday preppers, but he's definitely got that sort of mentality in him. So I feel like that'd be the best chance at survival. You know what I mean? Going there, rounding up everybody, and then that way at least you're away from everything, right? And then from there you can decide, okay, well, do you need to move or can you stay and like build up?
Yeah.
So that's my plan. But outside of like a go bag and stuff, I don't got shit. But I will say, if shit hits the fan, I'm grabbing my computer.
Why?
Cause man,
What's that gonna do for you?
you can get solar power.
Well, oh, hold on. Okay, you know what?
You can get renewable
I get
energy.
solar power.
I'm grabbing my computer. I'm grabbing the Switch. I might grab the dogs. Maybe. Depends on how much time I got.
Listen, their mouths to feed until they need to feed your mouth.
Oh, I don't know if I could eat them. Dog? Ugh.
For your survival?
Let's see, where I'm going, I don't necessarily need to worry about food, though, is the thing.
Okay.
Yet.
Well, if you're in the
Yes,
situation, you have no food, you haven't eaten in 3 days. Your dog's starting to look a little tasty.
I don't think I would eat them, but I would say I would probably for sure bring my dogs, but it definitely depends on how long I'm keeping them. Kind of like Adam's cats. I feel like dogs are a little bit more useful, maybe, in the sense of that than cats would be. But I also feel like dogs are a lot more riskier, depending on like how well trained your dog is. Because if you're trying to be like, stealth, get out, unseen, dog
Yeah,
might
my
be
cats
kinda
aren't
hard.
gonna shut the fuck up. They're gonna get me killed straight up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Food, damn it!" And I'm gonna be like, "Well, I'm getting killed. I'm getting sacrificed to these weirdos."
See, maybe I could train
these
Stanley
people."
not to like bark at people, but like that'd be kind of hard, you know what I mean? I'd probably
Yeah.
be doing a lot of running with Stanley in my arms because he's a thick boy. Got stubby legs.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Oh, that's neat. That's my plan, anyways. I probably, if we're realistically though, I probably wouldn't grab my computer though. That's a lot. That's heavy.
I mean,
it's big.
the electronics could, if society breaks down, the electronics could be pretty valuable at some point. But
Yeah, I'd probably bring my
it's gonna
laptop.
be- Fair.
Laptop and Switch maybe.
Makes sense.
They're small. They're quick. They're already in a bag for the most part. So
I'm gonna call up all my friends that invest in cryptocurrency and be like, "Yeah, where's your money going now?"
Got 'em.
Can't have crypto when the servers are down. Bitch. Click.
There's just like gunshots happening in the background.
My Doge. My billion Doge. It was prophesized to the moon, but it came crashing down.
To the moon. Oh, there's a side question. If it is the end of the world, all right, I'm pretty sure we asked this question with the card things. But if it was the end of the world specifically,
Yeah.
and you could go to the moon, would you go to the moon?
Oh, just to the moon? I don't think so. You're gonna die on the moon.
Well, you either die on Earth or you die on the moon.
I'd rather die on Earth. Live it up while I got.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I might go to the moon if like the world's done for. It'd be an adventure.
Like why?
Like
though?
imagine there's like a total
It'd be an
planetary
adventure.
destruction by meteor.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, you can go to the moon and watch it happen.
Oh.
Oh, we're
Well,
not going
I'd
to
go-
start a colony.
Well, that's
try to start a
different.
colony. We're just gonna go
Yeah.
sit there and starve.
I'd
If
go
you
to
want
the
to start a
moon then.
colony, sure. This is top priority though.
Hey, we space fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd go to the moon. I mean, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die there.
If I'm gonna go
it'd
to
be
the
an adventure.
moon to see if I could guarantee seeing the Earth get fucking exploded, yes, hands down.
Yeah. Be kind of cool to see.
It would be kind of cool to see.
That would be pretty cool to see.
But then you're gonna die too because Earth debris is coming, and then if somehow you survive that, then obviously there's no way to survive on the moon.
Yeah. Then
I
you rub
mean,
one
if
out.
you and a bunch of others go to like create a colony, you'd have supplies. There's probably a plan. You could sit on the dark side so you get hit by less. I hope.
I still don't think you'd be able to survive, like mainly just because of the surface of the moon.
Well, I
There's-
mean,
there's
yeah,
no
you're probably
atmosphere or
going to
anything,
die,
but-
but you can.
Unless there's ways to well, I guess if the Martian has taught us anything, you can grow potatoes inside. So there would be a chance.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be easy, but like my point is, I'm gonna die trying that instead of sitting on the earth watching, like going woof, fire,
Oof. Indeed.
woof.
Well, good podcast, gentlemen. Some good topics. Like always, starts off really weird, and then it ends up with
Yeah.
space. So,
That's just like
if our audience, you guys, people we're talking to right now, enjoyed this kind of thing, feel free to hit that subscribe button, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way and then hit the bell. That way you get notified when we go live every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time, unless it's a holiday or we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Yeah.
Alrighty?
Come
This
back
work-
next week and we'll answer the question. If you nut in space, does the nut push you back?
yeah, it does.